I've been doing a lot of interviews with people who are running for different positions, whether it be school boards, city council, or for MLA seats. And that's another thing I'm bringing you today. Beside me are two candidates running for city council. One in Vancouver, Jeremy MacKenzie, and to my left, Leah Pillet, who is running in Maple Ridge. If you are in those areas, you're definitely going to want to watch this in full. And even if you're not, you might find it interesting why they are running. They want to bring the power back to the people, have more people get involved, because both of them agree it's time for a change. Jeremy, you're a familiar face. We've even got, footage of you playing the trumpet at pro-freedom protests. So why are you running for city council in Vancouver?
Well, there's only so much you can do making noise out on the street, and where we really need to be involved is in our elected offices. So I'm stepping up to run for council.
And how about yourself, Leah?
Yeah, the same. I think people need to get inspired to get involved in their municipal elections, and I think the people need choice, and I'm there to give it to them.
For people who are starting to get more involved in politics, I know from my emails that's a thing. A lot of people for the first time are saying, you know what, there needs to be a change, and they're getting more involved. Can you explain some of the things that city councillors can do? What difference can they make if they are elected?
Well, if we're talking mandates that have taken place, a lot of what's affected BC residents have happened at the provincial level. So our healthcare, our education, things like that. But the municipal level, we do have the ability to advocate for our citizens to agencies throughout the province that are provincial or regional. And so we can have a voice on those platforms. And there are areas within the city that we can address, like bylaws harassing businesses, and giving them tickets for enforcing illegal mandates. So that's an area that I would like to see more work done, protecting businesses, letting them stay open, and what can the city do for that?
Yeah, we saw a lot of businesses die during the last 2 years with lockdown restrictions. What about yourself? What's something that you think is important for Vancouverites?
Looking forward, I want to see food production on a broad scale, and greenhouses, community gardens, growing fruit, vegetables, nuts, and just taking
Crickets?
No crickets. We're going to stay away from the insect obsession, and counter that with real quality foods to. We could completely eliminate food scarcity and hunger for Canadians. So we should start in Vancouver. This is the perfect climate and region to do that in.
Now, Leah, you're running out in a suburb of Maple Ridge. Is there anything specific to people that live there that you think you would be a champion for?
Well, Maple Ridge specifically has issues bringing in business and industry. We are a bedroom community to Vancouver, and so we are heavily affected by that in our tax rates. So I would like to help the Maple Ridge residents address our tax rates that keep going up every year, look at how we can fiscally responsibly spend our tax money that we bring in, and do development responsibly. One of the reasons I was running because of a development on 117 Avenue, and it is an poorly thought out development, and it is affecting residents very negatively. And I'm shocked that the council just approved it without really any thought or consideration and informing properly the residents. And so I would like to see more care done within council to look after the residents of Maple Ridge developmentally.
The last chance to vote in this election in both of your ridings is mid-October, October 15th, I believe, and we'll link that info below. But for people who are watching, maybe they're disheartened, maybe they have given up hope on politicians. Why should they actually get out and vote for this election?
Oh, you have to hope for the best, and we can't just bury our heads in the sand and allow this country to keep rolling in the same path. So we just need to do whatever we can, and get out and get your neighbors out and vote on October 15th for Jeremy MacKenzie in Vancouver and Leah Pillet in Maple Ridge.
Yeah, I would say that people need to be inspired and encouraged to get out there and vote in the municipal election. It is an election that is taking place right now in Canada, in BC. And we live in a democracy at this moment of time.
For now.
Yes, for now. And I would like to think that we will continue to be a democratic country. And if we value democracy, we need to be involved in democracy and participate in it. And right now, so there's a municipal elections, possibly provincial coming up in the next couple of years. So let's start now. Let's get involved, get out there and vote. Find out who is in your community is for the people. And if you are interested in running, I encourage you to do so. September 9th is a deadline to get your nomination in. So let's make this happen.
All right, Leah Pillet in Maple Ridge, what's the website people can find out more about you on?
Pillet.ca, Pillet.
And Jeremy MacKenzie for Vancouver, same question.
I'm on Facebook at Jeremy MacKenzie, just my name spelled Jeremy, MAC, capital K, ENZIE.
And I am Drea Humphrey. Thank you for watching Rebel News. If you want to continue to stay in the know about important election races across the province of British Columbia, including some of the candidates that state-backed media tends to ignore, make sure you check out our special website at bcleadership.reports.com. In fact, there's some content up there right now you might have already missed. And if you want to continue to support our independent journalism that brings you these important reports, please chip in a few bucks while you're there. Again, that is bcleadership.reports.com. We appreciate your support.